Hey everybody, how you doing today? Okay, so the time has come for me to do another video unboxing. Um, I've been holding off on this particular one for a while now, mainly due to price because it's been a bit on the expensive side. But I found it on eBay. This was about maybe 3 weeks ago, and I found it for a reasonable price, a little bit cheaper than what I've been seeing it. So I decided to pull the trigger and purchase it. It is a Tamiya kit, item number 4747350, and that is the Top Force. Um, I probably won't be able to ever afford the Egress or the Avante Black Edition. If you guys follow my channel and my Facebook posts, you'll know that those two are my most favorite Tamiyas of all time, but they're just way too expensive, so I'll never be able to afford it. So I decided to get the Top Force, which I guess would be the top shelf Tamiya in my fleet. Obviously because it's more of an upscale Tamiya buggy. So it will basically hold the top rung for my fleet. This is as the box says, this is the 100th RC car that Tamiya made back in 2017 when they re-released it. This is the re-release. So I guess this is a special car for Tamiya. So yeah, at first I wasn't sure about the styling of it. Kind of grew on me after a while because of that swoopy kind of shape. But because it's so exclusive in terms of it's not a Top Force Evo, the Evolution one. That one's crazy expensive, also just like the Egress and the Avante Black Edition. This is sort of like, I guess this first came this and then came the Evolution of the Top Force. So anyways, I decided to go for it. So I'm gonna go ahead with the video unboxing. But before I do, let's see here. It says here, oil dampers. So of course they're oil filled shocks. You got to put everything together. Sealed gearbox with ball differential. So pretty standard, but it looks like it's a little bit more intricate. They have a brushed motor here. I will be going brushless with this one. Haven't decided on 2S or 3S yet. We'll see. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and start the video unboxing. Alright. Just like typical Tamiya kits, everything of course is in pieces. So I'm gonna have to put everything together. So here we have, it looks like it's either the front diff or the rear diff, I'm not exactly sure. The rear suspension points, actually I'm not even sure. But anyways, as I go along and put everything together, here's pieces for the servo, the arm. So as I go along with the construction, then I'll go ahead and know where everything belongs. I guess this is the steering linkage and other parts. That looks like the mounting point for the suspension. I'm not sure if it's front or rear at this point. Another half of the gearbox. I'm guessing it's the rear. I'm not sure. And that looks like it's how to mount motor mounting kit or something. Cover for the rear diff. Another suspension piece. Tires it comes with. Of course, the rear ones are a little bit wider. And they're super grippers, as per standard Tamiya issue. And looks like part of the suspension. That's one thing I've, oh, and this is for like where to mount this, the arm sits for the suspension. I'm not sure if it's front or rear. I'm guessing rear. I'm not exactly sure. But one thing I do notice that a lot of Tamiya kits are different. None of them are made the same. There are some similarities, such as the Hornet and the what's the other base one? There's the Hornet and the Grasshopper. Those have a lot of similarities. But as you move into the upper scale of the Tamiya line, they're more and more exclusive. That's one thing I like about Tamiya. Clear body. The wing is over here. This has to all have to be cut out, painted, and all that. So I'll be doing all that. Won't be telling you what color I've chosen. I put up a post about maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, getting people's opinion on the Facebook page Tamiya Legends. I've been getting a lot of good input on it, so thank you very much. So I guess soon you'll see what I decided. Some paperwork. Important information about concerning this kit. I'm not going to bore you with it. It's all standard stuff anyway. The tube for the antenna. The decals for the car. Very nice, as per usual. These instruction manuals are second to none. They're amazing and just the way they read, the way it tells you step by step what to do, even when to use grease, ball bearings, E-clips, everybody's favorite. Uninstall the motor, like everything is here, and they're very detailed, like I said, in their instructions, and it's a great instruction manual. I really enjoyed putting these together. It's a pleasure to put these together, to be honest. And this one, I can tell it looks very different than what I've done before. Putting oil in shocks and taking the air bubbles out of them, that's all standard stuff. But the chassis setup is different than what I'm used to. This is the first time I'm doing, this is more of, like I said, it's more of a higher end RC car. It's got a different setup for the battery setup and all that. Connect the drive shaft. Once the diffs are installed, wiring, how to put the radio and the servo all together, make it all work. Painted, how to install the tires, how to install them inside the rims inside the tires. Apply stickers. How to drive the car, as if we need to be shown how to drive a car. But anyway, I guess that's what they do. And of course, parts list. How to adjust camber, toe in, toe out, how to adjust it. So yeah, it's very this is one of the, like I said, one of the higher end models, so they have more adjustments than normal. And of course, a blown up parts list and other information on the back. Then we have what I call a goodie box, full of all kinds of things that we will need for the construction. I guess only one piece of tape. Okay. Parts for the diff. Carbon fiber. Let me know, guys, if this is carbon fiber. This looks like it's carbon fiber. This is the lower chassis plate. Feels very stiff. I'm thinking it could be plastic. I'm not sure. It looks like carbon fiber. So if you guys can help me out by leaving a comment below to let me know if it's carbon fiber or not. It looks pretty cool. I like that. The rear diff looks like. Parts for the shocks, the caps that go on top. The rims. Hubs, not sure if these are front or rear. Maybe the rear, I don't know. Parts bag B. Of course, you have your thread lock. All kinds of bearings, pinions, screws, parts. I'll be needing all this stuff. Famous 540 Mabushi motor. I'll be going, like I said, I'll be going brushless. So I won't be using this motor. But I heard really good things about this motor anyway. Front bumper. Some more, another carbon fiber bit. At least I'm guessing it's carbon fiber. It looks like it. Other hardware, screws, nuts, bolts. Parts bag A, which contains the grease. Yeah, these parts look so different from the ones I put together before. Parts for the diff, bearings, parts bag E, more bearings, a lot of steel. There's a lot of steel, this car is, it's a really good one. Parts bag D, springs, shocks, shock oil, damper oil, uses a soft compound, hardware, by the front diff, suspension power, front maybe, other hardware. So a lot of hardware with this kit, a lot. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna enjoy putting this together. I know I've said it before about, you know, being my last Tamiya kit, but I mean, after this, I mean, really, which other one can would I be getting? Because this sort of is the most that I would be able to do, aside from getting the extreme ones, which I can't. They're just too expensive, obviously. But like I said, it's the Egress and the Avante Black Edition. I actually made a plasma. I put together a plasma edge too, and I did it to look like both of those cars in terms of the paint schemes. I called it the TT02EA. EA meaning Egress and Avante. So that's my project car. So yeah, just to pay homage to those two cars, which I probably never will be able to afford unless I win the lottery or something. But anyway, that's that. So I'm just putting everything away here. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or concerns about this RC or any of the other ones in my fleet, please by all means leave a comment below. If we're friends on Facebook, yeah, definitely leave a message on Facebook and I'll get back to you, or YouTube, whatever the case is. I have no problem, you know, responding to any of the questions that you guys have. And yeah, I'll definitely gonna keep you informed as to what's going on with this build. And of course, when it's done, I'll do another video to show you guys, to see what I've done with the brushless setup. I want to tell you everything that I'll be doing. I'm only going to tell you that I'm going to be doing it brushless. So I'm really excited about this kit, because this is basically the upper echelon of my Tamiya fleet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys. Anyways, until next video, take care. Ciao.